And I'm so thankful to find what we have here with our agency. This is not your grandpa's life insurance agency. Automation, leads, I mean, you name it. This has been able to supercharge my business, my career, and my personal sales. So I'm so excited to share with everybody else what we've been up to and what we've been able to create here.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to this video. Thank you for watching. My name is Chirio.
My name is Josh Lockhart.
And we're excited to talk to you today about what we would consider to be the best business ever. We love the insurance business. I know for a fact that when I was growing up, I never thought I want to be an insurance agent when I grow up. But we found insurance. We believe that it is the most honorable profession on the planet, and specifically life insurance. We want to talk to you guys just a little bit about kind of who we are, why you should maybe listen, what our quick experience has been, and really why we believe that not just the insurance and the life insurance opportunity is the best, but the agency and business-specific opportunity that we have right here is the best that we've ever found. So, Josh, I'd love if you could just give a quick intro on yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I've spent many years, over a decade in the insurance space. I've done it all. I've knocked on doors. I've cold called. I've went into homes. I've went into companies. I've spent a better part of that time, quite frankly, barely paying my bills. So I know what it is to ride the 1099 sales roller coaster where you're just paying your bills on the next commission. And it was an absolute struggle. Specifically with life insurance, I experienced the low comp. I experienced the never-ending underwriting times and hitting up my friends and families to just try to make it sale. And people would say things like, well, I'm going to live forever. Why do I need life insurance? And I'm so thankful to find what we have here with our agency. This is not your grandpa's life insurance agency. Automation, leads, I mean, you name it. This has been able to supercharge my business, my career, and my personal sales. So I'm so excited to share with everybody else what we've been up to and what we've been able to create here.
Absolutely. And, my background, I have been in business for a little over a decade, and over the course of that decade, 9 businesses over the course of, I think, 12 years. Some of those businesses have lasted for as long as 5 years, and some, I've jumped from opportunity to opportunity trying to find a home, and I finally found a home in the insurance industry after dealing with some, major financial highs and some major financial lows. I've been through bankruptcy, and I've also, lived in, penthouse apartments. I've, driven the fancy BMW, and I've driven the, what we called the red sled that was falling apart, $500 car, once we, sold it back to the junkyard. So I've experienced the highs and the lows in business, and I've been in a lot of different opportunities. It wasn't until I found the insurance business and my mentor said, welcome to the most honorable profession on the planet, that I got, excited. And I felt like I finally found my home. Life insurance being something where we really get to share with people something that everybody needs. I have sold a lot of things in my career, things that you have to convince people that they need or convince people that they want. And life insurance is the first time that I've truly left every single conversation, even if it was a hard sale, and felt like, wow, I truly helped that family. So I love this industry for so many reasons, because of the products that we get to talk about and the families that we get to help. But of course, we get into business to make money. We get into business to create freedom, time and financial freedom. And I've never seen a business like the insurance business and what it's done, and how it's changed my life, and really countless agents' lives. And between myself and Josh, we've worked with hundreds and hundreds of agents all over the country, selling life insurance, starting off with, helping people with final expense, paying for their funerals, paying off debts like their mortgage if they were to pass away, and then working into retirement. We've really done it all when it comes to the life insurance business. And between Josh and I, millions and millions of dollars of premium sold on our own personal pen and commissions over the last handful of years. And, we've helped, close to, about 10,000 families a year across the agency, the last handful of years, which equals about $10 million in commissions paid per year to our agents. And that number's continuing to grow depending on when you're watching this video. So really, we've evolved a lot in this business, and I believe the insurance business is one of the best places that you can possibly plant yourself if you are a successful salesperson who's looking for a career where they can plant their flag and say, hey, I'm already putting in this much effort over here. If I come over here, I'll get paid 10 times as much, in this incredible career. Or you're someone who maybe is, a hard worker and you're looking for something different. The insurance industry could really be a good fit for you. What are your thoughts, Josh?
Well, I mean, absolutely. I've been in opportunities where I would make a $50 sale to make $100 or $200, and at the time I thought that was great. I was like, man, if I can do 10 of those a week, I can make so much money. And I mean, let's face it, that's just a very, very small amount of income, especially in today's dollars, right? I've done things where the sales cycle is extremely long, where you might not get paid and you'd work a deal for 6 months or to a year if you're, maybe in the B2B space. I've done things where I've had to, again, old school, knocking on doors, paper applications. Everything is very, very archaic. And what I love about this industry, what I love about what we're doing is, speed, automation, and scale, right? Where we have products anywhere from somebody who just wants a very basic burial policy, maybe it's $20, $50 a month, on up to we've had clients contribute premiums to their retirement type accounts of $200,000 per year, right? And everywhere in between. So it's very, very scalable, right? Technology absolutely supports what we do. We can use that to duplicate ourselves, right? If that old saying, if it is to be, it's up to me. But you have only so many hours in a day, and if you want to get it all in and have a rich life, and I'm talking not just riches but wealth and family, wealth and time, wealth and finances, right? You have to implement strategies, automations, and technology to be able to do that. And we've done that at a very, very high level. And the other thing is, this is like something that you can't just write down and say, hey, this is the way it is. But like, I wanted to not hate the people I worked around. I wanted to be in an environment where I was excited, because I used to hate Mondays. I remember working a job, and every Sunday night I'd be like, oh man, I got to go back. I got to punch in, and I just dreaded it. And I can truly say that the people that I work with are some of my most favorite people in life. You would be included in that. I'm just going to put it on record right now. But many of the other folks that we work with, they're people that I call friends, and I'm so thankful to be on this financial journey alongside some of the men and women that we work with.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, if you're watching this video, it's because someone they cared enough to send it to you. And the brokerage that we work within, massive brokerage, #1 in the entire industry, and we get excited about all the resources that they provide to us, and you can check those out in some other videos. But if you're looking at insurance, like why this team specifically, and we're not afraid to advocate for agents, we're not afraid to advocate for what we believe that we bring to the table in terms of helping new agents succeed in a sustainable way, because the insurance industry, you can make the greatest commission you've ever made in your entire life, and you can also go out of business very quickly if it's not done correctly. So a sustainable lifestyle, teaching agents how to evolve, how to increase their ROI, and how to just continue to get better and better and better. And one of the things that we've done with life insurance is evolved from selling traditional final expense policies and traditional mortgage protection policies to teaching our agents how to help clients with tax-free retirement, with indexed universal life. And some of these things, if you're not familiar with the insurance industry, these are going to be big, buzzwords that you're going to have to Google. But, things like persistency, and if you're in insurance, you know what that means. Retention rate, how many of your clients stay on the books? When we talk about IULs in comparison to final expense and mortgage protection, 90+% industry standard is the persistency rate, meaning 9 out of 10 clients that buy a policy from you are going to keep their policy for at least a year, and probably longer because it's their retirement money. And with final expense and mortgage protection, industry standard is close to 70%. And in our business, we've got some other videos talking about how we get paid. We get paid in advance, and we have things called chargebacks. Not to get too gloomy on this, but at the end of the day, if 20% more business falls off the books and you've got chargebacks, and I can keep 20% more if I learn how to write IULs, just that alone, that is a massive reason why you should learn it, #1. #2, it's a fun conversation talking to people about tax-free retirement. The sales pressure is low. The premiums tend to be a lot larger, meaning your commission goes up through the roof when you're talking about someone contributing 500 or 1,000, or Josh gave an example of someone contributing $200,000 a year. Massive premiums and commissions with products that truly help. And we've got some of the top agents in the entire industry selling IUL. And you're watching this video. We have no idea when you're watching it, but just in the last 4 weeks, Josh personally has submitted $250,000 in premium, meaning that he's going to get a commission on the annual premium of $250,000, which is a multiple six-figure commission should those policies get approved. So you can do everything from a few $1,000s to a few $100,000 in commissions when you really learn IUL. Josh, why IUL, and why have we really gone all in on this? And agents watching this, why should they want to go all in on it?
Well, it's just the evolution, number one, of the marketplace, right? We talked about mortgage protection, right? Just a few years ago, mortgage protection was an amazing business to be in. Mortgages were 2%. People were running to the bank to buy their mortgage and fill out their application. We had leads flowing in at a super low cost. Well, all that has changed. Mortgage protection is still a bread and butter and a staple to get fast paychecks into your bank account and customers into your book of business. But now we're in an environment over the last couple of years where interest rates have changed. We've watched, banks fail. People have lost money in their retirement accounts. Social media has made that in even bigger awareness, and people are looking for answers. And these types of products are one of the few places in the financial arena where you can give people a guarantee that they're not going to have down years and lose money. So that's number one, is the marketplace is ripe for the picking for these products. Number two is, like we said just a moment ago, is scale, right? You just said, I've submitted, sold $250,000 of commissionable premium in the last 4 weeks. I'm not tired of saying it. That is absolutely insane. It used to take me years, like multiple years.
I think your first year you didn't even do 250.
Yeah, right. Right. It was, yeah.
And that was in 4 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. And so you can absolutely supercharge and have, and this idea, we always want to be we're either growing or dying, and you want to feel like you're progressing in your career. And so when you are talking and having bigger conversations with the types of people that maybe you want to become. Maybe you're like me, and when you started out in business, you didn't have two pennies to rub together, and so when they told me 17 years ago to sell to my friends and family, I said my only friends are my broke drinking buddies. They don't have any money.
Yep.
Right? And now I'm talking to folks that own businesses, are multimillionaires, and that's not everybody, but I get to sit level eye to eye and talk to these people, and they look at me like I am providing value to them, which is exciting to me.
And even if you talk to Mary and Bob, blue collar, they're people who want to be responsible and protect their family for the future and create a legacy. So, just these conversations are awesome to be able to have. So, IUL, if you're watching this right now and you're in the insurance industry, want to be in the insurance industry, we are evolving with the times. We are sticking with the marketplace, and we are right on trend with the conversations that are happening right now, number one. Number two, we were traditionally in-home agents. We used to travel thousands of miles a month going in-home, sitting across the kitchen table, and the world has changed in the last handful of years, and everything has switched to digital. Everything has switched to virtual. So if you want to truly create, what we call the laptop lifestyle and be able to work from anywhere. We've got agents who sell policies from different countries. We've got, I'm licensed in all 50 states. I can be here in South Carolina and I can sell a policy in Hawaii. I can sell a policy in Oregon. I can, get leads all over the country, anywhere, and I can sell from home. I can sell from an office. I can get online, live dials with a group of motivated sales agents, and I can sell from anywhere, from the comfort of my home or from the comfort of the beach. If I learn this skill set, I have the ability to go virtual, which is just completely unheard of in financial services a handful of years ago, number one. And then number two, the evolution of technology, to go from doing everything on paper when we first started out, having a client physically go through a paper application, having the leads printed out of the printer and a stack of people I'm going to call, and then transitioning from paper to spreadsheets and online applications. And now things have really evolved with technology and automation. So some of the things that make our team unique, we generate our own leads. We provide a CRM, a customer relationship management software that is second to none. Built by myself and Josh. We're not afraid to kind of pump it up a little bit, because, we know that this was built, by agents, by agents who sold millions of dollars in premium, and not just another technology that's there for other people to make money off of agents. This is a technology that we created to help our agents make more money, help them get their time back. I mean, we spent time in the home, not virtual. We spent time, banging our heads on the phone, dial, and working really, really hard. And we were paid extremely well, probably overpaid, but we were not very efficient, and it was not sustainable. And, Josh and I, we both have families. There's lots of people who are, 20 years old, single, coming into this business, no kids, and they can just work and work and work. And they got lots of gas in the tank, and that's fine. I got plenty of gas in the tank right now. But at the end of the day, we wanted to create something that was sustainable, and the reason we got into business in the first place was to create time and financial freedom. The difference between being rich and wealthy, rich, you make a lot of money, but you have no time. Wealthy, you do really well, but you also have that time freedom. And that's the opportunity that we're creating here, teaching people how to sell IULs using technology, using systems, CRMs, teaching people how to text to set appointments, using systems and automations and dialers, and all kinds of different things that we've learned over the last decade in business that are going to help you guys get going faster. And the fact that we are able to say, hey, we have exclusive leads that are provided to our team, exclusively, that nobody else is calling, nobody else is dialing, and a plethora of other lead vendors available. It's really the perfect storm of opportunity, Josh.
Absolutely. Like I said, I've spent a bunch of time in the industry, and what most places, when you go there and you say, hey, what do I get from working for you? They say, hey, we're going to give you some very low compensation for the right to be able to offer our products to your friends and family. And that is the extent of what they offer. And oh, by the way, we're going to charge you a bunch of money to train you. And here that is just not the case. What would it be like for you to be in an environment immediately surrounded with some of the absolute top producing agents in the industry, not just, our company. I'm talking about folks that are selling at a $50,000, $100,000 per month plus clip, and you get to be around them every single day from the comfort of your own home or your laptop, wherever you're at. You get to hear the word tracks, you get to sell alongside them, and not only can you hear them, but they can give you the tips and the word tracks to shorten your learning curve. In addition to that, you're going to have all the systems and automations that the top producers use and probably don't share, because quite frankly, it is too much work to recreate en masse. But we've taken that time, which has been an immense amount of time and energy and money, to recreate that for specifically our agency, our agents, the people that are working with us. And you get all that being able to work with us and our group. So very, very excited for you to see what that's all about.
Absolutely. And you can watch other videos in terms of, how we generally get paid in insurance, explaining, the commissions and how they work. But in terms of how we stack up against the competition, our brokerage really does have the highest commission rates available. So you can get paid as an individual for selling insurance. Up front, you can get paid on, back end money when a client, sticks with their policy and renews. If you decide to build a team, you can earn overrides. We've got one of the best manager bonuses in the entire industry, which is incredible. And there are just so many different ways that you can get paid in the insurance industry, and I love it because it's the idea of being able to create long-term, stable, residual income from selling products that are going to continue to renew, and helping agents build an incredible sales career they can be proud of, that they're going to continue to push these products, and it's going to continue to grow. So last couple things, incredible training. How do we know we have great training? How do we know we have good boot camp? Well, leveraged by the fact that we have the top agents in the entire industry who are selling these types of products. So you go, okay, where are these agents hanging out? How do you know the training's the best? Look at the leaderboard, and you'll see some of these names of the people that we have training right at the top of the leaderboard. We do have live dials where you can come together. It's our virtual office where you can learn, practice your script, get feedback, and then in-person sales lock-ins where you can get together, at least once a quarter, and we're going to help you, really refine your sales process. There are events all over the country, including, big national conventions with top speakers, top producers, all the things. So everything from, the daily virtual office up to, the quarterly lock-in type sales events to the big, huge rah-rah events. We have those all available for you. And if you're watching this and you're not licensed yet, that is something that we will pay for your pre-licensing course. All you have to do is go ahead and pay for your exam and pay for the state licensing fees, but we'll pay for your pre-licensing course that typically costs, a couple $100s. So we're excited for you. And if you're somebody who, is already licensed, let's have a conversation and find out if working with us would be a good fit, and, find out if, we would be a good team, because at the end of the day, the insurance business is amazing, but there are hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of different teams and agencies that you could park your license with. And we want to make sure that you're a good fit. We want to look for, motivated people. We're not looking to motivate anybody. We know what we have here within our agency with systems and technology. If you're somebody that wants to, get your time back, if you're somebody that wants to be efficient, if you're somebody that wants to maximize your ROI, you've been looking for an opportunity that leverages technology, you've been looking for something that you can share with people that you can truly feel good about. This is why, I think our team is one of the best places that you can sell insurance with. Any final thoughts, Josh?
Well, I would just agree with everything that you said. I mean, many times in my life, I have found that I've been on the back foot of things. I've been on the back foot of change, right? I've seen an opportunity, and I said, well, I'm going to wait, I'm going to see, or I'm going to delay making a decision on it. And many, many times it has come back to haunt me. And this was one of those decisions when I saw it right away, I jumped on it. After a 14-year career, I actually said goodbye to that and started both feet in with our agency, and that was 3 years ago. I'm so glad that I did that. And now, again, we kind of have a shift in the marketplace with the products that we offer, with the technology, with AI, where we have really, this time we said, hey, we're going to plant our flag, and we're going to be on the front foot this time. We're going to be an early adopter to these systems and processes, and we're going to make them available not only to ourselves, we're going to make them available to all the folks that we work with. And I'm very, very proud that we did that. And so if you're looking at this and you're going, hey, where should I plant my flag? Just know that, making a non-decision is like saying no. The next 5 years are going to come and go, whether without you, take action on this. So I hope that you do. And we look forward to meeting you and helping you on this journey.
This is not your grandpa's insurance company. We said it once, we'll say it again. Technology, systems, speed to lead, so many different things that are going to set us apart. We look forward to working with you. We want to work with the right people. Let's have a conversation. Let's find out if it's a good fit. And we'd love to get on the phone with you personally, answer any questions, and see if it would be a good fit. Bye for now.